Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. This video is a quick update on my struggles with the Maybelline Color Tattoo eye chromes. And also, I'm going to do a little bit of a foundation review. So let's talk about the eye chromes first. So I just did a video. It was kind of a first look at these things. And I mentioned that they were very hard to blend. And so after I turned the camera off, I actually took all my makeup off and I did it all again. And I tried to make this shade work. This is Bronze Sheen. And you can see on the lids, it's definitely sheening away. It is very, very, very metallic. Now, you may also be able to see that it's not totally blended well, like here, for example. And that's why I would never go out of the house looking like this. I just want to get that on the table. I wouldn't do that. But I wanted to show you what happened the first time I really played around with this shade. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to try to wear it again and use the lessons that I learned from this time to try to get a little bit of a more even fade from the lid and crease area up and out so that there isn't any kind of hard Mason-Dixon line going on in my eye. I think for this kind of look is where these are going to be most useful. So just starting at the lash line, going all the way up, about 3/4 of the way up the lid, and then just trying to blend that top section up into my skin. Because if you take a brush, this is the weird thing about these. If you take your brush and you try to blend the whole thing and you wind up moving all of it around, what happens is that it becomes patchy so that in some areas it looks more metallic than others. So that's why when I put this on my lid, I tried to only touch with the brush the uppermost part so that I could try to blend it and fade it. So that's just something, like, I'm not used to having to give that much time and care and attention to, you know, the precise millimeter where I put the tip of my brush. You know, it's definitely not a product that I could like apply in the car at various stop signs, or even like if my husband was driving and I was putting my makeup on in the passenger seat. I wouldn't want to risk it because, again, if you mess up and you have to take it off, it's a production. But anyway, as you can see, this particular color is beautiful and I'm going to keep trying. And if I find a decent way to get the blending that I want, I will share that with you. I will throw up a video of me doing it. So anyway, that's the update on this bad boy. Now, my favorite foundation, I want to talk about what I believe, for me, is the best drugstore foundation out there, which is, boom, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, which has been getting a lot of play on YouTube and in the internet beauty community in general for the past, I don't know, 2 months or so, 2 months. This stuff is awesome. If you have oily skin or oily combination, you need to pick this up. I paid about $10 for this at Walmart. If you go to your local drugstore, it might be a couple dollars more. My local Walgreens had it for, I think it was like $12.95 or something. I'm not quite sure why the price fluctuates so much, but it is one of the more expensive drugstore foundations. But again, you really need your skin to look good, you know, because otherwise the rest of your makeup isn't going to look good. So I think it's worth it. And especially for the quality. I mean, this is department store quality right here. It truly is. First off, let's talk about it. You get, in this tube, you get 1 fluid ounce, which is the standard size. Usually when you buy foundation, it comes in a 1 ounce container. It has a demi-matte finish. It is a medium coverage foundation, and you can wear this for up to 24 hours. Now, I wouldn't recommend that you do that, but if for some reason you needed to wear it for 24 hours, it is promising up and down in a stack of Bibles that it's going to look fabulous for 24 hours. Now, I am not yet brave enough to do a test like that, but I'll tell you what I did do. I tested this inadvertently yesterday. I put on just foundation and concealer and I did my brows because I was playing with some eye products. And then I laid down and I took a nap. And my nap, which should have been about 45 minutes, wound up being 5 hours. I was tired. What can I say? So I woke up and I was like, oh crap, I slept in makeup. But then I realized, well, hey, let's go take a look at it before I wash my face. I want to take a look at this. It looked great. It looked just like this. And when I looked at my pillowcase, I have a dark red pillowcase, so I would be able to see if it had transferred on. It did not. And my skin, it looked dewy, like, you know, kind of like it does right now, just kind of mildly dewy, no oily T-zone, no craziness. And it felt amazing. It didn't feel greasy. It didn't feel heavy. It was incredible. So I recommend you apply this with a damp beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender, I recommend you get one. If that's not possible right now, you could also buff it in, I guess, with a foundation brush. But I feel that for something like this, that the beauty blender really helps shear it out and just ensure that you have that beautiful layer of coverage without any streaks, blotches, you know, any of the stuff that can happen. Yeah, this rocks. This definitely rocks. If you have oily to combination skin, if you have super, super, super dry skin, this might not be the best for you because this is an oil-free formulation also. Now, I love that because I don't need to have a lot of extra oil on my face. I always kind of cringe when people talk about, oh, well, I'm mixing my, you know, FX, what is it, the custom enhancer drops or the custom cover drops in with a face oil and I'm using it as foundation and I'm going, I could never get away with that. I mean, could you imagine? I would be like a giant zit. Like I would just turn into a zit. Could not do it. But with this, you get the amazing coverage and it comes in a wide range of shades. Word to the wise though. The way that the foundation looks in the tube is a little bit different than the way it looks on the hand. When I was in the drugstore, I was looking at the display because it took me a couple days to actually decide to buy this, and the reason was because the colors are kind of wonky. When you look at the package, it looks a lot pinker than it does when it's out of, you know, when you squeeze the product out. And they all had this really kind of bizarre dark pink quality to them that is probably just part of the tube. It's probably part of the packaging. So it was very difficult to try to kind of, you know, pick it up and see, does it look like it's me or not? So just remember, if you buy a makeup product, always know what the store's return policy is because many stores will take back open makeup. So if you get it home and you swatch it or you try to do a face with it and it doesn't work, save your receipt, save all your original packaging, and return it or exchange it. Walmart will take makeup back. As we know from my L'Oreal Lumi disaster, Walmart will take makeup back, so you just have to save your receipt, and then you can have a little bit more confidence that you're going to get the right shade, or if you don't get the right shade, you haven't wasted money. You can go try another one, or you can just get your money and go home. But don't do that, because this foundation, if you have oily skin, you need this in your life. It will change your life. It's great. I love it. I'm wearing it right now. See? Pretty happy with how my skin looks today. And, I mean, I'm under hot lights. There's no greasiness at all. But my skin feels comfortable. I don't feel like, I'm not aware that I have this mask of foundation on. I don't feel heavy. I don't feel clogged up. You know, that kind of uncomfortable feeling you get when you're wearing a foundation and it's just super thick and heavy and it's like every facial expression you make, you can feel the product on your skin. Not with this at all. So, highly, highly, highly recommended. This is the holy grail for oily boys and girls. Okay, guys, that's all I've got for this video. So have a great night, and thank you so much for watching and spending a couple of minutes of your day with me. And I will look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. I upload videos almost every day, so if you would love to subscribe, I would love to have you. So please click the button, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.